Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Email me for pricing on this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Reach out to me directly, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we're discussing a model launched in 1996, 39 millimeters in stainless steel. This watch has been called the Speedmaster Triple Calendar, the Speedmaster Day-Date, the Speedmaster Mark 40. It is the reference 3820-5321. It is the watch that inspired the Hodinkee Omega CK2998 cased 10th anniversary watch. But unlike that one, this one truly is a triple calendar, which means the graphics and the colors are coherent and fit the watch. Taking a quick look at the size, it's 39 millimeters in stainless steel. This is a speedy reduced case, but with a sapphire crystal. You can see in profile, this one's on a NATO strap from Omega, so it's going to be a little bit thicker. It's 17.5 millimeters with the strap. The case itself is 13.5 millimeters thick. 45 millimeters from lug to lug with an 18 millimeter spacing between the lugs. Let's zoom out a little bit. There was some incoherence about that Hodinkee edition in as much as it adopted the graphics of this watch, but it was just a simple CK2998 tribute case, movement, and dial. So this watch feels organic. Everything you see on this dial has a purpose. Even the faded lume is true tritium fade rather than photina. The watch is super short across the wrist, and while the NATO strap makes it look bigger than it is, the fact is even a wrist as small as 13 centimeters circumference could wear this watch on a normal strap. You will note that on the strap it's thicker than it would be, but if it were on a normal strap, it would fit underneath even a dress cuff. Here's your down the barrel shot. You can see the watch is nowhere near the edge of my wrist, and you can see the same from overhead. Taking a look at the strap, we thought that we would fit this with an Omega factory NATO because Omega's NATO is the best one made. You can see it's textile on the top, but it's actually real leather lined on the bottom, so everything that touches your skin is leather. You can also see that we've added an Omega stainless steel pin buckle that is brand correct, keeping everything in the house. This is the Speedmaster Professional case profile, but it's not a Speedmaster Professional. All of which is to say it's a lyre style lug with curves inboard and then also flares outboard. Longitudinal satin finish. There's a flared polished bevel at the tips of the lugs, thins out at the mid case. As with the Moonwatch, the underside of the tachometer is polished. Unlike the Moonwatch, you can see there is an obvious vertical outboard facet here. We've got a little bit more of a pronounced conical slope to the reduced bezel than you'll find on a Moonwatch, though we have the same shear guard structure to prevent shearing of the chronograph pushers and the crowns. Now, while a standard Speedy Reduced had a thermoplastic crystal up until 2006. This one actually, from 1996, has a sapphire crystal. This watch, when originally launched, was endorsed and marketed alongside no less a personality than Michael Schumacher himself. So while it's not technically part of the series of Schumacher Speedmaster Reduceds, the Jordan, the Benetton, and the Ferrari in yellow, blue, and red respectively, this was nevertheless known as a Schumacher because his face appeared next to it around the world in the ads for the model. You get a lot of complexity for your money here. You get a 24-hour indicator, so that's not a second time zone. That's actually linked to the local hour hand, so you know whether you're looking, for example, at 12 noon or 12 midnight. You can see right here that it is actually 12 noon, and as I continue to advance, you can see now we're talking about 6 p.m., and so that's how the 24-hour indicator works. You've also got a triple calendar with a lovely radial index for the date that rings the dial, and then you've got apertures for the day and the month. Now, the watch includes a hacking or stop seconds function. It also has a chronograph with triple registers, seconds, minutes, and hours. The hacking system allows you to set the watch to the second against a reference timer, and then there's a quick set system that allows you to, let me put it in quick set mode, but it has a quick set system that allows you to rapidly, my hands are betraying me today. There we go. These nails, I cut them short for your viewing pleasure. They're not terribly helpful. But you can see that I'm able to adjust and quick set the date. Check out the month. The month is quick set using the crown as well. Inside, I wish I could show you the case back. There's not a whole lot to see. It's the seahorse logo that we've seen on Speedmasters before. But inside the case is Omega Caliber 1151, which is based on the Valjoux 7750. Now, the watch, of course, is a 7751, and the movement is automatic winding with unidirectional action, so it's got that standard Valjoux rotor wobble. It has a 44-hour power reserve. It has the quick set, it has the hacking, the triple calendar, the 24-hour indicator. The chronograph is by a cam and lateral clutch system, but though it is a cam rather than a column wheel, it is probably the crispest cam system I've ever felt. Listen. It feels sharp, it sounds sharp. It's a very tough time-tested system, and this one is particularly well-tuned. All of this is 30 meters water-resistant, and it beats away at 28,800 vibrations per hour. Folks, this is a fantastic way to get into an automatic winding watch with an AM/PM indicator, a triple calendar, and a chronograph. All that and real patina, not fauxtina. Reach out to tmosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.